Ну что, how's it going, everybody? We got here a last stream before the season starts. How's it going? Pretty pumped, not gonna lie. And I mean, it's gonna be a long season. 36 games on the road, 36 games at home. The longest season I've played, that's for sure. Probably the longest season before I've played when I was like 15. I don't know, maybe yeah, 15, 16, somewhere around there. How's it going, everybody? We got any questions? I mean, hopefully I'll be showing as much as I can of ECHL live, East Coast, how much I can. Tomorrow is the first day. We got some physicals. Hopefully we get some equipment. I want to see what kind of sticks there will be. Well, I know what kind. It's gonna be Warrior, pretty simple Warrior, but I just want to see if they got my curve right. How's it going, Cobra Kai? How are we doing? Where are you watching from? Which part of United States are we watching from? Put in the comment section below. Right now doing the stream from Kansas, the home of Wichita Thunder hockey. What did you say? I said put in the comments below where you're watching from. What state or what country? Do you play any games online? No, I don't play any games. I just play a game of hockey. iPhone. I used to play some games, but with me being a media person now, I put a lot of time to produce the content. Well, not a lot of time, but good amount of time to produce the content. And I feel like if I would be playing any games online or PC or um, whatever those gaming setups are, I'll just spend so much time on these games. What do you play, Cobra Kai? Maybe I used to play those games. Турция. Опа. Turkish Airlines. Идет просмотр. So yeah, guys, if you have wherever you're watching from, you got some turkey. It's been such a nice weather here in Kansas. Such a nice weather, like 80s, high 80s, and like it's October. It's crazy. Usually in this time, during this time in Alaska, it would snow already. It would like start hitting negatives. I'm actually curious. What's the weather can be in Alaska? Fairbanks is 6 Celsius. It's not bad. It's actually warmer than I thought. Yeah, that's not bad. It's gonna hit negatives next week, somewhere around there. But yeah, last vlog, or not last vlog, but last stream before the hockey season starts. We got hockey season coming up. Monday we started training camp. Training camp will be like a week and a half, and then our first game is October 18. First game we play, I think, Allen Americans, the team from Texas. Play team from Texas, and will be pretty exciting season. 72 games. Can you say if he dies, he dies? What does that even supposed to mean? What are you talking about? How's it going, Camleo? What's poppin'? How are we doing? Yes. How did you even know? I am from Russia. From St. Petersburg, Russia. I've been in America for quite a bit now. I've been in America for what, 7 years now? How did I learn English? I would say just by being in United States, being in America for a certain period of time, and you're like, you have to speak English. You have to like, because there's nobody speaking Russian, you have to adapt, and like with time you start speaking better Russian, better English. I think it took me like around 6 months for me to like get to somewhat decent English, where I could like talk to other people. Huh. No, don't have many street fight in Russia. No, don't really have those. The last time I was there was like 10 years ago. Pretty much, I've been back there 10 years ago. It's been a minute now. I've also lived in Europe, played hockey in Sweden, Sweden was fun. Yeah, I remember how to speak Russian. I speak Russian like every other day to my family back home when I call them. They're not there anymore, but yeah, we speak Russian quite a lot. I don't think I'll ever forget the language. Maybe like some of it, but I'll never I'll never forget it. The same way I don't think I'll ever get rid of my accent. Maybe I'll get better at it, but I might still be a little bit of accent. People notice. I mean, do you think in English or think in Russian? Great question. I've actually started thinking it's kind of like when it's easier to think some Russian words, there's times where it's easier to think some English, think to myself in English. So it's like, I think it's like somewhere 50-50, where sometimes I think in Russian, sometimes in English. It's it's kind of mixed. There was actually a lot of Russian speakers in Alaska when I was studying in Alaska. There was a lot of Russians in, well, we can say Russian speakers. They could have been from other countries besides Russia, but yeah, here in the Midwest, not really. I've seen only one person from Ukraine here, but here you don't really hear so many Russian speakers. Sean Bradshaw, would you ever want to go to Russia or Europe, or have you been? Thank you, you as well, Sean. You have, God bless you. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. No way. I hope Americans treat you well. Have you ever had any racism yet? Mm, I mean, it wasn't like racism, but it was just like maybe a tiny bit of discrimination, stuff like that, but not really. I mean, it's usually like a great conversation starter when they hear how do I speak, and then they're like, "Oh, are you from Germany?" A lot of people are like consuming them from Germany, but no, I'm like from Russia. It's like already conversation starter, and usually it's like people are pretty nice with it. They're like asking questions like, "How do you like in America?" Just like stuff like that. But I haven't really faced that much negativity. There was some, but not really. I mean, I feel like in America you have so many different people from like all kinds of all kinds of places all over the place. Hockey is popular back in Russia. Yes, it's very popular. I would say number two sport, maybe number one, like soccer as well. Soccer is pretty huge. So it's either soccer or hockey is number one. But here in America, it's like the industry is so big here, Russia, hockey industry, but it's like fourth sport here. You got baseball, American football, basketball, whatever, and then how's it going, dating, Dennis? How are we doing? So yeah, you moved to America to play hockey. Yes, that's correct. Because like I said, the industry here is so huge. You have so much opportunities. It's um, it's really nice. It's really great place to play hockey, but there's like also insane amount of competition. Like competition is great here. Europe has a lot of leagues too. That's funny. Yeah, Europe has a lot of leagues. I'm Turkish. That's awesome. What's the weather now in Turkey? I did a lot of amateur boxing around Europe. I've been knocked out by many times by Russians. I Boxing is great, man. Like boxing is amazing for cardio, endurance, upper body like strength. I did a little bit boxing just like 4 months in the off season, and yeah, it's super hard sport, very hard. Where in Europe did you go for amateur boxing? Where in Europe have you been? 28-26, жарко. I'm doing unreal. Darren Dennis, how are you doing? How are things in Turkey? You played hockey when you were a child. Yes, so I've been playing hockey for 20 years now. I started when I was like 5, started playing hockey in kids leagues, and then junior, then not junior, but there's there's different ages like U8, U10, 12, 14, 16, and then you get like juniors. There's like whole different whole like a lot of leagues there for kids. So been playing hockey for a while now. Tournaments in Germany, Romania, Netherlands. Netherlands are nice. Germany are nice. Romania kind of reminds a little bit of Eastern Europe. What did you like the most? Probably Germany was nice. I would want to play hockey in Germany at some point. No, not now, but we'll see. We'll see how it will all turn out. I liked Romania. The people treat me good when I went there. Yeah, that's. I feel like a lot of people say that about Eastern European countries. People are nicer. People are nicer. They say, like people say, I can see that. I can see that being true. How's the food? Did you like the food? The food was probably unbelievable. I mean, I miss food from back home. all this fast food here. I was just gonna start talking about what was the biggest culture shock for you when you first moved into America? Well, first of all, I think language is kind of just was a barrier. Language in the beginning was a barrier, and I'd say the biggest cultural shock was the food. Was the food how Americans eat. Like I flew to Texas. I was playing hockey in Texas like juniors, and like they picked me up. I don't know. It was like evening. I got there. They picked me up, and then I come to the billet house. So in junior hockey, you have like billets. It's basically a family who is taking care of you, who like you stay at their house. They cook for you, like you know, and they got for me pizza. Pizza for the first day. I was like, what is this? It's like not what I used to back home. Like we get like soups, homemade stuff, homemade cooking. You get soup, the main dish. You have some tea after. Like the food is, I would say, much better back home. But here in America, you have so much fast food, so much greasy and like just processed. I guess. Like I like, I like, not gonna lie, I like those foods. But if I have a chance to make something at home, I would. I do have pretty fast metabolism, so I can eat pretty much anything, and then like here you have such a high caloric food, high calories. Family and community is very strong in Russia, maybe not so much in America. Yes, that's 100% true. If you're talking about families, like you can so much easier find here in America, like single parent, like all that stuff, and back home you rarely find that. Like that's just not what people do. Like community for sure. I only met Russian people through boxing tournaments, but they're very respectful people. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in America you got people. There's like here you have people saying whatever. People can say whatever and not face any consequences. People can just say whatever. People back home say whatever, but they also face consequences because of that. Sometimes not very pleasant consequences, that's for sure. You can just be can be talking bad about like stuff, you know, stuff that is important for person. But here you have just people can say some crazy stuff. Let's put it that way. What was the probably another cultural shock? Just like it's different from back home, from Europe, from Russia, like it's much different. Like streets, cars, how people dress, stores, like everything, you know. I know I went to more southern part of America when I came for the first time. It was Texas, but like, you know, it was very different, very different. I liked it in Texas. It was good place. Everybody was helping me. It's pretty nice. I want to visit Russia one day. Hopefully, world is in a better position in the future. Yes, no, I completely agree. Hopefully, it will all resolve soon. Hopefully, better sooner than later. It's a great place to visit. You know, Russia. Like, there's some really cool spots. But right now, living there is, you know, so. Do you think it was weird when you moved to America and people would smile all the time? Definitely, yes. Like it's different, much different than back home, because you get like you don't get the same like people, for example, cashier smiling and like doing all the small talk. Back home, you don't get that. It's pretty much straight face. I don't really smile that much, so I think it kind of rubbed off on me like when I was a kid. But yeah, here's like you get small talk and people being like smiling at you. It's I kind of got used to it. I think if you would probably put me right now in somewhere back home, I would be like, wow, that's a huge difference. Like I can for sure see that like being true. Yeah, it's just different mentality from back home to America. Like people have different mentality. People are into different things. Like it's just culturally different. Uh, no, not really. No, it is stereotypical, pretty much. Well, stereotypes for I would say for the most part, Russians do like that, but mm, it's more stereotypical. But then you go online on the internet and then you see like bears on the street and bears playing on balalaika. That's like what are we doing here? Why are we feeding those stereotypes? But if you want to visit one day to it's great spot. Moscow, St. Petersburg, like other like bigger cities. You know, I would say that good question. I think I would say with the development of internet, social media in the bigger cities, it's kind of similar. It's kind of similar in the bigger cities, I think, but compared to smaller cities, in Russia, smaller cities, I think it's different qualities that they find attractive. Different qualities, just not as much, because they don't really have that much social media there in the smaller cities and like smaller villages. But here you got social media absolutely everywhere, brainwashing people. I would say just I've been very active on social media, like posting on Instagram, on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok as well. But if like I would want to only produce content, I would not want to see what other people put out because if I could have chance, I would not want to see what social media like. I would just put out stuff and that's all. But sometimes I see some stuff. It's like, man, like what values do we have now? Like it's insane. What's like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I feel like what's good and healthy now is like deemed not cool and like whole different other things nowadays in society are more popular, which is not very healthy for physical or mental state for sure. Yes, I will see where the journey takes me. Like I was talking about on one of my videos lately. I like not everywhere, but you don't see people walking on the street. So the Instagram would be 19 Ruby 99. So 19 RUBY 99. I got some hockey content there, just documenting stuff like a lot of a lot of hockey. And yeah, thank you for follow. But yeah, like I was saying, I was talking in one of my videos that like people don't walk on the streets. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you a lot. Yeah, like I feel like that's why in America we have so many overweight people because of the nutrition first of all, and then like people just don't walk. Everybody have car. Everybody just like they don't want to walk like extra step 100 meters. Like in Europe, you have people biking all over the place. You have people walking all the time. Like here, you go on like streets, like people just drive. It's it's the opposite here. It's deemed that you are poor or like not normal if you walk on the streets. Just like yeah, like social media, and then I don't know. I think it's just culturally, maybe because of this early industrialization, people have cars. People just like I don't know, simple tasks like going for bikes or for walk. Here is like what? Or like look at you like you're an alien or something. No, that's for sure true. Social media has lots of bad role models for young men these days, I believe. I mean, it goes both ways for men and women. I can believe that there's not. not great. Yeah, like you said, role models. Hello, Monkey Land. How are we doing? Everything is unreal. Having my usual stream before hockey season starts. Starting here. This off season seemed to like so long, but at the same time, can believe it's here. It's crazy. Very insane. Look at the clown, like Jake Paul, people like him. Yeah, there's just so much, you know, people see online, people making money from just being not themselves and being not like being just weird, like attracting attention. People are like trying to attract attention. I mean, at one point I was doing that, but I hope like I'm not doing that anymore. Try not to do that anymore and just have more educational content, like just showing my life, just showing like what I do daily as a professional hockey player. But how do I work out? How do I work? How do I train? It's mostly motivational. And I hope I can make some better hockey players and people. Yes, people sell their true, genuine self just to get clicks and likes and money. That's for sure, 100%. Yes, the content, like you get some good content, like where people, show something, try to educate, but like they don't get a lot of views. But then like more views people get with just being, yeah, like acting weird. Let's put it that way. But they'll not be fulfilled deep inside because they are loving life with a fake person's laity. Yes, that's true. That's for sure true. It's like people can get to pretty crazy extents to like try to earn money. I mean, with the development of oh yes, fake personality. Yes, the development of all kinds of social media. It's like people try to do something new, and that's completely out of their character. I was trying to pass the driving test yesterday, but it couldn't identify my identity. Couldn't identify me. That was quite frustrating. But here in America, I feel like driving test is pretty easy. I did a couple of training tests that were pretty easy. There's some questions like hard, but I don't think the test will be that hard. I want to get the American driving license here. Hopefully sometime in October. We'll see. Still waiting on my visa. My visa should be coming in here before season. No, honestly, my family never been to America. I'm the only one who was here from my family. I never visited, but I would want them to visit one day. That'd be fun. That'd be pretty cool. if hopefully I can get higher in my career, you know, work hard and try to get better at what I do. The last time I was back 2017. 2017 was the last time I was back, but I was there for like 10 days. I wasn't even there for a long time. Last time I was like leaving was 2015, so it's been like 10 years. It's been quite a long time, but I'm on a mission, you know. I'm on a mission to get as far as I can in America. Thank you, Sean. God bless you too. Hope everything is good. Anton, is your family fine? I think you said they live in Latvia now. Yes, that's correct. They're in Latvia now. My mom is actually in Turkey right now, but they're doing good. They're doing well. They doing their thing. It's pretty nice there. Latvia is nice. It's just so much nature. It's by the sea too. Very nice location. I would wanna go there in like maybe next summer after a season. We'll see how it will go. It will all go. All right, my guys. Have you ever had a hockey fight? No, not really. We've been playing. So I was playing in college. In college, you play with a whole face protection, and the fights are not allowed there. But now in professional, you get fights. So we'll see. We'll see how it will go. The emotions might go pretty high, and there's fights all the time in the league I'll be playing in. So yeah, we'll see how it will go. It's different than just like I feel like regular fight. On the hockey, you're on the skates, and it's like pretty different. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for participating. Great questions. Um, you have a good luck. We'll be doing those streams every other Sunday, so not next Sunday, but Sunday after. Thank you, Monkey Land. Thank you for a great question, guys. It's been very fun today. Amazing stream. If you guys tuned in late, just write me questions. I'll be answering in the videos, and we'll be having stream as usual, like like I said, next Sunday. Not next Sunday, but Sunday after. I'll actually see on my schedule how it will be. But yeah, thank you so much. Have an amazing day, everybody.